I read this book, Dinosaur Eggs, to an audience which happened to be Mummy and Daddy, and then I gave a family quiz. Mummy and Daddy got some wrong and got 1 or 2 right, but I knew the answers to all of them. It was lots and lots of fun. At first, I didn't know how to pronounce plaza. At first, I said plaza, but now that Daddy told me the right way to pronounce the word, I now know how to pronounce it, plaza. Today, in Reading Express, I did freestyle usage race. I had to click on, in part 1, I had to click on the correct sentence, and in part 2, I had to click on the correct missing word to complete the sentence. The maths that I did here is I had to guess how much force I needed to hit the target and how many degrees I needed to pull the egg far enough to fly far enough to hit the target. I had to choose the correct box that held the correct amount of tally marks to show how many objects are in the box below the word data. I did Mental Minute, and this one, and the one that I did is addition, but it was very easy as it was adding 1, and I had about 60 seconds. But eventually these will get harder.
Observe these animals. Call out as fast as you can: feathers, fur, fin or skin.
Very thirsty.
Fur.
Wombats like to drink, but they also like to dig. Look at those claws.
Fur.
Very good at digging, aren't you? Fins.
Fin.
Fin of the shark. This particular shark is called the white pointer.
Quit shouting.
And it grows to enormous length. In fact, this one here is
Very
bigger than
scary.
I am. And it can be 3 times bigger than that, up to 11 meters. Pretty big. Frightening thought, eh? Wouldn't like to see that in the water. It's called the white pointer. It's got a pointed nose.
Still the same animal.
A white
Wait for the new
underneath and very sharp teeth. They're very big teeth, aren't they? Lovely
Fur.
thick, furry tail. It's very handy to wrap around a branch when you're trying to reach your favorite food.
A sugar glider. It's very stretchy.
Now, what else is there to eat?
And alert.
It's called the sugar glider because it likes to eat the sweet nectar of the native flowers.
Yeah, it's eating too much sugar.
Oh, I think he might have seen us. Sounds like somebody laughing
hysterically.
And you'll hear that a little bit later on. But this particular little fella has been injured.
Feathers.
That's why he's here. And he's being nursed back to health.
That's feathers.
And as soon as his injury has been fixed, he'll be back into the wild. Hopefully laughing very loudly. What do you say?
Feather.
It's the same thing.
That's the same animal.
Hello.
Skin.
Shell or scale or skin?
He's watched all of
Skin.
these.
or scaly skin.
That's
The skin
snake.
of a beautiful carpet
It's
snake.
not venomous,
See?
though, which is good.
Got the name because it could be the pattern on a carpet.
The only types of snake I know are
This is not a
venomous
poisonous
and
snake.
constrictors.
And this particular one is about 2 meters
Ooh,
long.
Scary.
Hey, quite friendly in fact. But of course, don't ever step on a snake. They look like birds, don't
Skin,
they?
I think.
They fly as well as the birds do. Each evening at sunset in the coastal regions of Australia, the flying foxes fly off in search for food. You might see them as the moon comes out, flying overhead. Hundreds of them.
Skin.
Thousands and sometimes tens of thousands.
Yeah, I
Here's
think
one
so.
climbing
Ooh,
a fruit tree. It's a pawpaw tree. And you look
It's
how
so
it climbs.
cute. Oh,
The end of
look.
its wings
It's a
it has
fruit bat,
fingers
so it's going...
that have developed
Play
like
out.
hooks.
That's what they make.
Very effective, isn't it? And they like to hang upside down.
Fur.
See? That's why they're called flying foxes. The face looks
What
just
is
like
that?
a fox.
Oh,
They love to eat
So
the fruit
it's
and the
fur.
nectar.
cool. Oh, there it is
And then,
again.
when daylight comes,
So it's fur
it's
and
time to rest
skin.
up till the next evening.
Feathers.
Sulphur-crested cockatoo.
Feather.
That's why it's a sulphur-crested. See?
Look at that.
The golden crest on the top there. This fellow, of course, is a pet cockatoo, although there are lots of cockatoos out in the wild.
So cover
This
that.
fellow's name is Charlie. Hello, Charlie. Hello, Charlie. And he can talk.
So
he may not
cute.
talk now.
I think it, like, you see that
Cockatoos are very
on
intelligent.
top? That's a
Charlie's
sulfur
particularly
crest.
intelligent, aren't you,
And I
Charlie?
think it, like, opens up when it's afraid of something.
Hello, Charlie. There's a cockatoo,
Ooh,
High
there
in
it
the
is
treetop.
again.
having a look around. Hello.
Feathers.
Feathers today.
Yeah, I called it out first.
The
Hey,
feathers
look,
of
pigeons.
the emu, one of the biggest birds
That's
in the whole
feather
world.
too.
And a bird that doesn't fly.
What about him?
However, it is a bird that likes
Hey.
corn.
he,
He's got fur on him.
Some more here.
oh, yeah, kind of.
And they can run
He's
very
fur.
fast, even if they can't fly.
What?
Fake fur.
Fake fur.
Hungry little fellow, isn't he?
It's just really kind of hair
In the outback,
and stuff.
the emu has to
Oh.
search for its own food.
Ooh.
The feather.
And they usually travel around
Yeah,
in
it's
small
because
groups.
it's the same animal.
Feather.
Feathers. A
One
tie.
piece of grooming. Ah,
Oh, I
there's a
love
friend
this
waiting
part.
In the water,
It-
so it's time
look.
for a swim. Whoops, nearly fell over there.
It's so funny.
Not too graceful on land, but absolutely beautiful when it gets into the water. Off it goes. Where does a goanna go when a goanna's going away? Well, this goanna's gone into a log, but they sometimes climb up trees because they can climb very well. The goanna is the largest of the Australian lizards, and it can grow up to the length of 2 meters. There are lots of different types of lizards and goannas. Let's have a look at some.
Skin.
That head and long tongue.
Good job.
The skin of the goanna.
Yeah, it is
So
almost like the
thick and
dinosaurs.
scaly.
Lizard. Big lizard.
The biggest
Big
Australian
claws.
lizard. It
They
looks
grow
like it's
to be
croaking.
so large, some of them grow well over 2 meters in length.
Good job. Who won?
This one looks like it could be
I
a
don't
distant
know.
relative
I think you
of the
won,
prehistoric
Oh,
dinosaur.
thanks. Maybe it's a tie.